Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Whew. It's been a very, as a gamer, as a lover of JRPGs, and and a big fan of Square Enix since I was a kid. It has been a very overwhelming, emotional past few days now. This isn't my official, reaction to E3. But I guess I can sum that up pretty well. Oh my God, I still can't even believe what they did. Normally when I say that, I mean it in a bad way. Normally like, oh, I can't believe they pulled that crap. What the fuck? This is the exact opposite. This is me going, I still am in this state of disbelief that what happened, I actually witnessed this. I witnessed this. This is... I mean, I had friends over. They can vouch that I'm not crazy. I maybe this is all in my head. Did they seriously, in a 2-day period, just show The Last Guardian, Kingdom Hearts 3, which, holy fuck, that trailer was amazing. Oh my God, that was like, oh, it was like the trailer of E3. Right there. I was going to go with either Metal Gear Solid 5 or Last Guardian or Horizon Zero Dawn as like the trailer, the demo of E3. But Kingdom Hearts just came in yesterday and was like, boom! Just completely shattered like because the Square Enix conference, I thought was going to be so boring. I thought it was going to be the same old crap that we've seen from them over and over again. And then Shinji Hashimoto came on and I went, no fucking way. No. And of course he did, Final Kingdom Hearts Key, which I was like, okay, cool. I mean, I'll check that out. And then he said, now let's do Kingdom Hearts 3. And I went, no fucking way. No, God, no fucking way. And yeah, fucking way. They showed it and it was fucking wonderful. It was glorious. It was like the return to, oh my God. See, I'm recording this late at night and people are asleep at my house. So this is like a little... I'm going to be recording this on Thursday. My reactions to it. So this is a little appetizer to whet your to whet your guys' appetite until I have my E3 thing. Because I really want to talk about this in a separate video. Oh, okay, so part of like the madness. They showed Last Guardian. They showed Kingdom Hearts 3. They showed Final Fantasy VII. And I don't mean that fucking upscaled PC port that they announced last year. I'm talking about ever since the PlayStation 3 was first announced. I'm talking about like the definitive Final Fantasy VII high definition remake. I'm gonna let that sink in. This, after all these years, they are finally taking one of the most famous, not only one of the most like influential and famous PlayStation games of all time, but one of the most like highly regarded games ever made, and they're finally like giving the fans what they've wanted for 10 years now. We've wanted this for years, a full-on Final Fantasy VII remake. And you kind of have to wonder what final... Because they've said for years that they didn't want to do this. you have to really wonder what finally pushed them to do it. And my theory is that they saw the incredibly negative well earned, granted, negative reaction to that PC port. People fucking were pissed. They were angry. So I think Square Enix saw this and went, "Wow, we really fucked up. Let's see if there's a way we can actually do this." So not only do they have the original director on as a producer, they have fucking Tetsuya Nomura, the creator of Kingdom Hearts himself, directing this. And as you guys might know, he did he directed the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children movie, which I really like. I think that's a really fun movie. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really enjoy it. It's better than Spirits Within. So yeah, we got all in one conference too. Last Guardian, Final Fantasy VII, true high definition remake, Shenmue 3. And I don't mean granted it was just a Kickstarter, but the fact that this game that has been talked about, never officially confirmed, never announced, thought dead in the water because of how Sega treats its licenses these days. Dead in the water. No one was expecting this. Mere minutes after Final Fantasy VII HD was announced, Shenmue 3 Kickstarter. And I'll make this clear. I've never played Shenmue 1 and 2. That's one of the games that I regret never playing on, back in the day. But if there's a way I can play it now, I'll definitely pick it up because I really want to. Even I know the legend of Shenmue 3, which people have wanted for years, ever since the cliffhanger ending on 2. We haven't gotten it one for 14 years now, and this is finally happening. I can't believe it. This is happening. Oh man, this is actually happening. This conference, this Sony conference, I'll go more into detail about it when I record this on Thursday, but it was way too much. This conference was just it was overwhelming. It was way too much good stuff in it. I'm not even including the PlayStation 4 exclusives that they showed that looked great, or the really cool third-party stuff that they showed, like Battlefront and Batman Arkham Knight. Oh man, that. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go into that on Thursday. What the reason I made a video, the topic of this one is I owe a sincere apology to Square Enix. If you were to, because what they've done these past few days, they have completely reinvigorated my faith in them, my love of Square Enix, and in the past few days, it's single-handedly reinvigorated my love and interest in Japanese role-playing games and JRPGs. Since I've kind of had a falling out with JRPGs over the past few years, particularly with Final Fantasy, and some of the other franchises as well. And Square Enix in general, because I feel like they've been making really terrible decisions for the past few years. It's just been really hard to be a fan of theirs when they just keep making such boneheaded decisions over and over again, and just saying dumb stuff. And it's just, yeah, they have Kingdom Hearts, yeah, they have some good published titles, but I mean, I haven't really seen Square Enix be Square Enix for a very long time. Not since my middle school years have I seen this. Not since I was growing up with the PlayStation 1 and 2. So I I feel like Square Enix has completely changed. Maybe maybe this is me getting ahead of myself, but from what I've seen of the past few days, they've done a complete 180 with their stuff. I mean, I think they honestly finally recognize that people want RPGs for consoles. They want JRPGs for consoles. Because we were scared that Square Enix was going to get out of the console market and move more into mobile gaming, which would have sucked. Which would have been a real disappointment if they had. But no, like yesterday at their conference, they stood on that stage and said, "Thanks to you and your continued support, we are committed to console Japanese role playing games." And we're going to show that to you today. I mean, they showed off, of course, they showed off Kingdom Hearts 3, which looks amazing. They showed off Star Ocean 5, which looks great. They showed off the new Nier game, which I'm not really like crazy about the first one, but it's being developed by the guys from Platinum. It's being developed by Platinum. It's sure to be good, just with those guys involved, because they make really good stuff. Um, and then they showed, of course, like some of they showed Dragon Quest Heroes, which looks really interesting. Um, they showed a new series. Like they had some code name for it. It was no official title, but it was a new. It wasn't a spin-off. It wasn't a sequel. It wasn't a remaster. It was a new Square Enix IP, a new role-playing game. So, and they announced a new studio that's dedicated to Japanese role-playing games, and they just they impressed the hell out of me, guys. I nearly had like tears in my eyes when I saw, Final Fantasy VII, Kingdom Hearts 3, Star Ocean 5. Just the only thing that was missing was like a mana game or a new Chrono Trigger or something. That's all that was missing. That's really all that was missing. And I hope they bring those franchises back as well, because people have wanted those for a long time. And also bring an official Dragon Quest like role playing game to the North American market, which would be fantastic. But just the way they came out yesterday, which I admit it was a little dull in the beginning, and I was like getting a little antsy. But once they brought on Shinji Hashimoto and talked about Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, I immediately just was like, oh my god, they're actually doing this, like hot off the heels of their really popular, like heavily acclaimed announcement for Final Fantasy VII Remake. They're doing this, which is a complete 180. If you were to have asked me 6 months ago what I thought of Square Enix, I would have said they're a dying company. They really need to get their shit together. This is embarrassing. This sucks. If you were going to ask me now, I would say that I haven't felt this way about Square Enix since I was in middle school. That I am just completely enamored. I'm ready to fall in love with them all over again. If they can keep this very, very positive, streak going, especially with the way they've been handling Final Fantasy 15, which has been wonderful because version 2.0 is so good. It's so much better than the original version of Episode 2 Sky. But they've got some kick-ass stuff coming out. That's not like Deus Ex, which looks great. Just Cause 3 looks great. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Not really impressed with the footage that I've seen, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome. The new Hitman looks interesting, but I'm talking about what Square Enix is known for. Like the old role-playing games. And to me, they're taking me back even before middle school to when I was a kid, when I used to play Final Fantasy VII and Star Ocean and Chrono Trigger and Dawn of Mana and Legend of Mana, all that stuff. It was Sword of Mana, Kingdom Hearts. like, as somebody who's Square Enix, I owe a lot to Square Enix, because without Square Enix, I would not be the big gamer that I am today. I owe them a debt. I still, even when they were being stupid, I still said, look, I owe them a debt of gratitude, but they're really losing me. But they've completely won me over again. If they can keep this up, this is such a good change for them. They've finally gotten their act together. They finally have gotten their heads on straight. They realize what people want, and they're giving it to them. Because I never in a million years expected a Final Fantasy VII remake, or Kingdom Hearts 3 to be here, or Star Ocean 5 this soon again. I mean, it was just one thing after another with these guys that I'm just like, oh my god, this is finally happening. This is like, holy shit. So yeah, I just want to give my sincerest apology to Square Enix. And I just want to also extend them my most warm welcome back hug that I can cyber hug that I could possibly give. Here, I'm reaching my arms out. I'm pretending I'm embracing Square Enix, and I'm saying, it's alright. I forgive you. It's okay. It's alright. You don't need to cry. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. Yeah, I know Final Fantasy 13 Trilogy. You kind of fucked that up, but oh, I know you've done some dumb shit, but it's alright. You're back now. It's okay. It's alright. You're done. You've done good now. You've done good. So, thank you, Square Enix. Thank you for restoring my faith in not only you guys, but in the JRPG genre and its place in this generation of consoles. Because I expected it to be like the final streak, and after today, no, JRPGs are alive and well, and they're gonna it's gonna bring in a whole new era for Square Enix. I can already tell. If they keep this up, it's gonna usher in a whole new golden era for them. It's gonna be the most positive coverage they've had in years. So, big 2 thumbs up to them. My warmest congratulations, my biggest kudos. They've earned it, and I cannot wait to hear what they got next, especially with Kingdom Hearts 3 and that new series that they've got. I'm really, really excited for that. So anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Look for my E3 videos sometime. I'm going to record it Thursday. I'll probably get it done either Thursday night, or Friday, or it'll definitely be up by Friday night. Don't worry. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought of what Square Enix showed. Have they restored your faith? Are you skeptical? Still really hate them? I don't know how you can after that Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, but let me know. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I'd be nothing without my subscribers. Over 400 subscribers. Oh my god, that's insane to process. I'd be nothing without you guys, especially since I don't do this on any kind of budget. It's like the crappiest equipment I've got. But it feels good to know that people out there are like I really want to know me, who's like a nothing compared to a lot of people on YouTube, who I'm like a tiny little atom compared to everybody on YouTube. People out there just want to hear my opinion on stuff, and I cannot stress how thankful I am for that, how grateful I am to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a good one.